All right, I'm back. I'm back. So, if you don't know, I am on other platforms. I'm on Kick. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitch, bro. I'm on fucking YouTube. I'm on. I was hoping for TikTok. I'm on here. So let's see. I also got Control V. Okay, let's see. It's not in there. Give me 1 second. I have to move that to the side. So, and then I got my phone, the TikTok phone. That motherfucker's on. I can't connect it to this. I don't know why. So what I usually do is to get in on this one, right? To get in on this live, to get in on this live, it'll be a link down here. You'll see it in the chat. This link will be down here. Once this link is down here, you can enter in through a party into the chat. You can enter in into the actual StreamYard, and we can chat. Um, so hi everybody, whoever's tuning in. Been tuned in to TikTok for a minute now, but I'm just tuned in viral to everyone else, which is Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Please have a blessed day. Always motivate yourself, educate yourself, and know that there's always going to be somebody there to hate on you. It can be a best friend, it can be somebody, but it's always going to be somebody there to challenge you. Take away with that, man. Always remember that your journey is important. Recovery can happen to those that do believe in it. Best believe that. I'm not here to advocate for everybody. I'm just here to advocate for myself. So if you can listen to what I'm doing for me, then it can probably help your life out and it can bless you. Well, blessings to the Boondocks. Good morning. And let's get into it. Also, let me edit this so I can see my comments down here if you guys do say something. Um, yeah, what's going down? Good morning. Been having a good day. It's been a great day, amazing day, focused, educated. Really got up this morning, told them I was going to take the day over. Now, anyways, if you are tuned in on TikTok, right? If you are on TikTok, um, I would strongly suggest you get over to YouTube, only because I want to show this video to everyone else. This the one? No. Look, I had this video in my library, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play that shit. I'm like, I know people want to see this shit, right? Um, I'm shy. Hey, y'all didn't even notice my dog. Oh, she just chilling. Okay, let me see. What the hell? Let me see. And usually it'll pop up in like the library. I'm looking for the library. I don't know. Where the fuck is my library at for sure? It can be in watch later, I'm thinking. Might be the watch later videos. No, it's not. It's far from it. Shopping. Nah, nigga. Where is our library? Alright. Well, that fucked me up. I'll have to look for the video probably later on another month. Matter of fact. Yeah, that fucked me up. So, we'll just play this one, man. We'll just play this one a little bit. That other one I really want. Real So for a lot of people that don't know who this is Truth Hurts. He like coaches millions of women. Um, like when I say this man is like one of the men that like really push young men to motivate them to get a job, educate themselves on how to treat a woman, take care of their hygiene, be certificated. This guy he has mentored thousands of women, excuse me, thousands of women. So for a man to mentor thousands of women, I would want to look at that man and see what I can learn from him as being a leader myself. And it's no problem with being taking accountability, right, and learning from another man. I can take accountability and be honest with that, right? That's how we mature as men. We can do that though. But however, the other gender doesn't do that, quite frankly, and that's just what they say. So we are going to share that motherfucking screen. We're going to share that screen. And I just really want to like get everybody's like opinion on this shit. So like I said, if you are on TikTok, which you are, get over to my YouTube channel, man, Dequan P, man, DeQuanPee, or you can get over to Facebook, man, with my biological name, which is Torian Dequan Porter. You can also get on to Low Key Honcho, which is on Twitch, or you can get onto Kick, which is Torian29 on Kick. Yeah, so you can get over to all of them. Okay, so let's get over to that. If you would like, and yeah, just tune in, man, and just tell me what you guys really think about this live, bro. Like, oh, and the link you've seen, I put that in the link. If you want to join the party, you got something to say about something, please join in, man. Join.
Knows that
You
they're
know what? We can talk about anything. You take that link, you fucking do something with that link. We can talk about anything you want to talk about. All right.
mother or their father is extremely unhappy. If you don't think that they know that as soon as you leave, they're sliding down the wall and crying and like what you have to understand. No, seriously though, these kids, it doesn't matter how unsatisfied you are. It doesn't matter how unhappy you are. It doesn't matter how unheard you are. It doesn't matter how underappreciated you are. You stay because you took those vows. But what about the vows to me? What about my self-worth? What about my self-esteem? How about this? I am not good for anybody unless I'm good for myself. And so it's one of the things that I teach a lot of my clients, right? In order for you to have self-love, in order for you to have self-worth, you must first learn how to be selfish. And when I talk about being selfish, that means that I am making decisions that benefit nobody. Of unhappiness, you want me to stay around for 10 years of unhappiness? I don't know. Somebody has said it and it gave me chills. Somebody said, I'm leaving after 10 months of not being unhappy. And when I tell you, the shit gave me. Love is not a reason to stay in a relationship. Children are not a reason to stay in a relationship. I tell people we need to normalize leaving because of the children. Why would I want my daughter to see that? Why would I want my daughter to say, you know what you are, you stay in it? Thing with my son, you don't stay because of no kids. That woman does not respect you. You are not satisfied. And I'm a land the plane. I just wanted to get that off.
And let me say this, as a North public school educator, for 15 years, the kids come to school and tell everything.
Yes,
I know.
I just want to say something there. When they educate kids and they're speaking from that broader point of view, kids do come home and they tell everything. Your kids is gonna tell everything what's going on. They're gonna see. They're gonna repeat and play. So they're gonna repeat what they see and say what they say and play what they see. Right? Role play. They're gonna repeat and play. So that's when I say RP. They're gonna repeat and play. Role play. Repeat and play. Remember that. Kids will repeat and play. If you haven't heard something, clip this. Kids are going to repeat and play a role play. That's what's called with me. RP. RP is role play. Kids are going to repeat and play the same thing that they see. Whatever they see in school, whatever they see you doing, they're going to repeat and play that. That's just how kids are. So just keep that in mind when you are raising your kids. It's a broader perspective of things that's going on.
Oh, I know all your business. I know when so and so's father coming home from jail. I know they tell everything. They might not tell y'all, but trust me, they take everything. What's happening? The kids know what's happening.
It's absolutely a reason to leave the relationship.
And 1 second, listen, I'm so sorry. I got to do this because we got our super chats and we got to respect them. So we actually have a couple of super chats or whatever, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Think about what y'all want to say and all of that.
Again, if like I said, this is why I'm on. Get over to YouTube. Get over to Kick. Get over to Twitch. Get over to these platforms, because after a minute, I won't be on this platform because they flag everything, right? They keep flagging little things and flagging. I just started and they just keep flagging, right? So get over to YouTube. Get over to Kick. Get over to Twitch. Get over to all these other platforms that I'm on, and you can grow with me as a community and actually get some shit done, right? So get over to these other platforms, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, all these things you see in my bio. Click it. Because after a minute, I won't be on TikTok after this. So let's get back into the video, man.
Cool. Well, let me get these super chats out the way, and make sure y'all hit the super stickers at the bottom of the screen. Make sure y'all hit the like, share, and subscribe as well. BZ baby, I'm not saying that. Wow, I'm not saying that. Somebody else could screenshot you out.
BZ baby dad.
I
gotta say that. Ain't no man saying that. That's nasty words right there.
That's a little bit too thorough for me. I refuse to say that. But anyway.
God means nothing to y'all.
Yes, they say God means nothing to y'all. And thank y'all for the super chat. Let me get to the next super chat, y'all. And the super sticker is the $ at the bottom of the screen if y'all want to show love and support. D1957 says, happiness is fleeting. To breach contracts based off emotion is wild. Cool. All right. And let's get to the next super chat. And make sure y'all hit the $ at the bottom of the screen. Let me just make sure I get this last super chat. We can't lead them out. And thank y'all so much for the support. And we got another one. Hold on. Hey, on y'all last tonight. Hold on. I'm an old man. Give me a.
Can we read it? True.
Yeah, do. Yep. Go ahead, bro. My fault.
Oh, yes, sir. D1957 with the $5 says, happiness is fleeting. To breach contracts based off emotion is wild.
You said that one.
Yeah, he read
Okay.
Okay.
If
D.
for-
Yeah, he got
okay,
another
yeah.
one.
No, go ahead.
I
Go
got
ahead.
two.
Eat.
Yes, sir. D with the pause. D with the $5 says, if, quote, for better or worse means
what
nothing.
it boils down to, what I had to realize was
Hold
this.
on, honey. Hold on. Can you hear?
Honey, can you hear us?
I can't.
Yeah.
No, I can't. I can hear y'all now.
All
Hold
right,
on, honey.
Can you hear me?
Let him read the super chats. 1 second, honey. Let me let you cook. Go ahead.
D with the $5 says, if, quote, for better for worse, end quote, means nothing, say it early.
Well, then you give it no.
And then we got
like,
Dallas
5
says
more.
a lot of y'all should never get married. And then we have keeps it.
Like I said, man, if you don't hear me talking, I'm not really getting into TikTok. I just want the viewers that's watching to get into YouTube, Twitch, Kick, all that good stuff, because at the certain time I won't be on YouTube, TikTok, it won't even let me connect to anything. I try to connect to all my other live platforms. It won't let me do it. I try to connect to the gaming. It won't let me connect to gaming either. TikTok is just it's not really going the way that I would like it to go. So yeah, come follow me on YouTube. Come on YouTube. It's way more better and less likely for me to get cut off or canceled. Go to Twitch. Hell yeah, fuck with Twitch. Go to Kick. I just started on them platforms, so you can definitely go there. I will start updating with pictures and stuff of that sort too.
100 all the time says, why do men stay so long in unhappy relationships? And I actually like that.
That's a very
lot.
good question.
That's
I
actually the
like
next
that
thing we lead
a
into.
fucking lot. That is wow. I'm a chill, but I want
On
to.
that one. Go back to that one.
That's a great question. and keep it one. Why do men stay so long in unhappy relationship? Can we get some men to talk about this?
Well, I got a question for that one, but going back to what the kids, they see everything.
I think a lot of us we stay in that relationship because we so comfortable with that significant other. We're comfortable with that spouse. Once that like a man's real simple, right? Like we get comfortable quick. Once we get comfortable, we don't want to go anywhere. So it's very hard for us to leave in that situation unless if you did something as skewable as cheating or talking to other men or not valuing what you have at home. That's how men operate. So that's my point of view. Let's hear theirs.
I was in a 10-year relationship, and my 4-year-old son heard me and his mom have a heated argument. It was real bad. Almost got domestic. I got too much to go to jail for domestic violence. And he woke up at 3 in the morning and said, "Can you guys please just stop? Y'all getting on my nerves." We broke up after that. And I haven't slept with her in over 10 years because of that. Because like the man said, when they go to school, they tell everything. So my whole life flashed before my eyes that my 4-year-old actually had the chance to even hear that, because that wasn't kids' business. So I definitely agree that kids will tell your whole story. And if the kids see you suffering, as the Explicit said, it's not worth staying for 10 years. And we was together for 10 years, but we went together 10 more days after that.
Yeah.
So you got to know when to leave, know when to hold and when to fold.
Okay, cool. But let's get to this super chat, because this and that was dope, and I agree with you, brother. I'm in total agreement. Why do men stay so long in unhappy relationships? Any men want to answer?
So many different reasons. Go ahead, Ham. You want to jump off?
Yeah, really, I'll be quick.
I don't gotta go first, but
Jump off, Ham.
Yeah, essentially, unhappy relationships. I don't know. I was speaking about marriage specifically. So if you're just in a relationship with no official commitment, that wouldn't make sense if you're unhappy. I was speaking mostly about marriage, so this don't make any sense to me.
It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me.
I get it.
Yeah, I'll say what I want to say. Fuck it.
Yeah,
So when you ask why do men stay so long in unhappy relationships, I think that even correlates to when we were talking about how, like, why would a man cheat and not just leave, right? And that was like big to me, because I hear a lot of women say, "Well, why not just leave? Why not just leave?" Because I don't want to let my family go. That wasn't what I was on. Like, we talked about how cheating is a selfish act. So maybe our disagreements was sex. I never said I wanted to leave my family. I never said I wanted to let my family go. But men stay in unhappy relationships for a long time because we're taught not to give up. We're taught to fight for our family. We're taught to just stick it out. We're taught to suffer in silence. That's why men stay unhappy in relationships, because we all know.
Didn't I say that?
If I tell.
Stop it. Stop it. This is my first time watching this video, just like y'all. Stop it. I couldn't find the video I wanted, remember? I just said that. Further ado. Big dog shit, man. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
You how I feel, I'm less of a man if I run around this house and start complaining about what I'm not getting and how you're not pouring into me. So a lot of these men stuff that shit and they get up and put their big boy pants on every single day, and they know that they're miserable, they know that they're unhappy. But like our fathers and our fathers before them, we were told that you stay in that household and take care of your family no matter what. And I landed my plane. Go ahead, fella.
Can I ask you a question?
Man.
Truth.
Go ahead.
So like you said that you were taught to not give up and take care of your family. Do you consider walking, like stepping out on your wife? Is that considered still holding down the house? Is that considered not giving up?
Stepping out is stepping out. Those are two different things. So this is what you have to understand. Cheating is a selfish decision. Cheating only involves the other person when you get caught, or if you bring something home, or if you have a baby. Cheating is a selfish act. Now, is that giving up on my family to go sleep with another woman? Absolutely not. There's men that cheat on their wives every single day. All of the bills is paid. The wife is unbeknownst to all of it. He's never even missing beat. He's a great father, and her a great husband. He just steps out from time to time. I think that when we get into cheating, we always act as if everybody is just like in these long-term affairs. Somebody's mentally going out, wetting their whistle, coming back home, and might do the shit every 6 to 9 months. Like, it's not always an affair. It's not always complicated either. We just like to make it bigger in our minds than a lot of times. And let me say this, I am not an advocate for cheating in any way, shape, or form. It is not cool. You're in a committed relationship. My fault. You want to say something, man?
You're just telling the truth.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not advocating for cheating, so I don't want that to be misconstrued. You're married to your wife. It is your, and this is, I'm big on selective protection. And that's what a lot of men like to have when it comes to these women. I'll protect you if a man grab your ass. I'll protect you from the guy up the street. But when it comes to protecting you from me, I won't. So that I am not advocating for cheating, but a lot of times we try to complicate cheating as if it's a fuck my family thing. No, I just had a nasty
a lot of they come and play.
Get over to Twitch, get over to Kick, get over to Facebook, get over to fuck any other platform it's on there. Simple fact, TikTok's not letting me like connect all my shit to StreamYard like everyone else is. Also, if you go to YouTube, it always is a fucking a link right there in the comments. You can get onto that link and you can join the party if you have an opinion on anything else that's going on. About 20 minutes or so, I'll be right back later. I got to go run some errands. So I'll jump right back on here when I get back. But yeah, man, let's get into it. Further ado, big dog shit, boy. Let's go. I already knew, man. But everything I'm saying is the same. The shit that y'all hearing.
I don't want nobody else to have her. They selfish as well, like I said. So why I'm gonna let her go so somebody else can get it? Because you're not doing. I've never been married and 46 years old, but I mean, I have problems. I can take accountability. Yes, I got commitment issues, so that's why I've never been married. I'm not gonna play my parents. But we talked about the episode last week. It didn't hit me. I'm just a little different. So some men don't want nobody else to have their woman. Period.
Okay.
I mean, definitely agree with all that. In 2 hours, we probably.
Podcast by Truth Hurts. If you want to see that video, just go on YouTube, type in Truth Hurts, and yeah, type in Truth Hurts. It's like to mess with things. Okay, that was better. All right. Yeah, like I said, type in Truth Hurts, man. Very good podcast. Very good one. I like it. Yeah. Okay, this one's better. Okay.
First, it might even just possibly just be because the lack thereof.
We'll get like 10 more minutes of it because somebody just hit me up. They want like 10 minutes of it, so we'll give them 10 minutes of it.
You always hear constantly nonstop that women are unhappy in relationships for so long, but it's never talked about how women be the problem in the relationship. The conversation of, I messed my marriage up. I messed the relationship up.
You don't sound like you really like women. I don't get that you really like women.
You know, sweetheart. Let me speak.
Power and everything you say has been like anti woman. Like you ain't say one thing in favor.
General,
If you speak in general, I just said women.
And the majority.
I'm just speaking in general. I'm just speaking in the majority, and that's the thing. Like I said, anytime that a man says anything on the negative side, I don't care. It doesn't matter what it is. If it say, "Hey, y'all ladies ain't doing this," oh, you sassy. Oh, hey, if I don't agree with you saying,
You
oh,
real
I'm
sassy.
Period.
Okay.
I still can't get over. I still can't get over the fact that you said it's an excuse. Women, we have for real women problems that y'all would never be able to understand.
If we can't understand, I'm not a woman, sweetheart. Can you tell me what this dick feel like?
it's definitely not.
Can you tell me what this pipe feel like?
Yo, I ain't gonna even lie. Once can you tell him? Answer the question. Fuck it. Answer the question.
Look how you sound.
No,
Anyway.
answer my question, sweetheart. You mad at me because I'm speaking.
First of all, I'm not upset. I don't even know you. I can care less about what you think. However, it's clear that you're one of those men that don't like women. It's clear. We're always playing the victim. 9 times out of 10 in relationships, we are the victims. More than not, maybe not 9 times out of 10. Let me correct myself. But more times than not, the man is cheating. More times than not. You cannot negate that.
I'm not negating that. But why is it never that y'all possibly be a reason for something?
Of course we are. We might have an attitude. We might not want to be bothered. We might.
You haven't said anything about. You haven't said anything about.
Like the gentleman said, it's the way you say it. It's your delivery. And then, do you know how this dick feels? No, I wouldn't want to know how the dick feels. I'm not a man.
If you like I just said, man, this guy wanted 10 more minutes. I gave him about 6 minutes. I'll give him 4 more. Be fair, but yeah, if you ain't see me on here, man, come over to YouTube, come to Twitch. It won't let me connect onto here, so it won't let me let y'all get the reaction out. So also, it's a link in there. Drop on the link. You can enter you can invite yourself to this party too.
You don't understand how you think I'm going to understand how females do. I never said not one time y'all don't go through it.
Because it's called compassion, homeboy.
You
That's
need a
why.
hug, sweetheart. You need a hug. Let me speak. Let me speak.
Especially from you.
Let me speak.
I would want your energy around where you speak.
No problem. And that's grateful, love. That's grateful. I'm cool with that. No problem. So the fact of the matter is, like I said, when we sit up here talking about these type of things, people don't like when those negative truths are spoke about. You have a lot of men that's in relationships, in marriages that's unhappy, and quite frankly, a lot of females don't show no compassion for that. It's no anything for that. We only supposed to do what? We supposed to just take it, be strong about it, show up there for y'all. Where's the anything? Where's the anything when it comes to a man?
Melly, who hurt you? Baby, who hurt you? Because honestly,
generalizing.
All you do is you have not said nothing but your opinion.
Speaking. When you ask a question, isn't that your opinion?
Huh? I'm sorry?
When you ask the question, isn't that supposed to be opinion given?
But we've all been asked questions and you're over here talking negative as hell. Like, do you even like women?
He don't.
Do you like us?
I'm with my
boy. That's your 10. There's your 10, bro. If you want to watch the rest of it, go to True Perks. And you can find this one. It should be like the 4th video into it. That's how I found it. And definitely give your opinion to him. He also does live parties too. So you can also get in for auditions with him and get your opinion out. So, yeah. What's going on, gang? Anyways, let's exit this one off of here. let's get into it. Look, so if you don't be hearing from me, if you don't be seeing me on here, I'll be on live. Catch me on all the platforms, random times, random hours. I'm about to continue with TikTok. I'm about to actually jump off of YouTube, jump off of Twitch, jump off of all that. I'm about to jump on TikTok for a second, get into it with TikTok for a second, then I'll hop back onto YouTube, and also do the gaming later. We'll fit that in too for the gamers on Discord. So Discord and all that other shit, we'll chop in that later on. We'll play that. Right now, we'll get into what's going on in life. On TikTok, we'll motivate, we'll talk about it, and yeah, we'll go from there. So, further ado, man, thank you for getting into this live. Very important. It was a good live. I'm gonna make some clips. I'm gonna send them out. Appreciate you guys. Keep it 100. Keep it 100 and keep it wild.